Do you feel that in your manifestation process, whether this is manifesting a specific person, following the law of assumption, the law of attraction, manifesting riches, money, or a new career, or simply a new life, do you ever feel like you're living someone else's life? You're living with someone else's rules, and somehow this feels strenuous and it feels like you're putting so much effort, and on top of it you're not even seeing results, and all that you see online is people telling you the same thing, is to tell you to persist, is to tell you to affirm, and you are just like, you don't understand what you're doing wrong and it must be your fault because you're not doing the work or whatever, or you just want to give up altogether because, let's face it, it is not working for you, or maybe it's been working for a while, but then you feel lost anyway. And like I said, you feel like this entire manifestation process feels like living someone else's life or under someone else's rules. Well, I'm here to tell you that maybe you are actually lying to yourself. And that is the reason why manifestation is not working for you, or actually it always does, but it might not give you the results that you are hoping for. And that has to do with the attitudes that you show towards yourself, or better, the fact that you're living someone else's life. Let me explain it to you all. Hello everybody, my name is Naya, and on this channel, I talk everything about manifestation, esotericism, and so much more. And if you're curious about that so much more, head on to my Patreon page. We have a lovely community. We have a chat. I make extra weekly videos where I talk about everything from psychic abilities to magic, witchcraft, tarot, content creation, and more. The link is down below. And obviously, all my products and my VIP coaching, my unlimited coaching that it's only for 4 people a month, is down below. It's been sold out in less than 5 minutes, which is crazy, but join the Ko-Fi shop in order not to miss your spot next month or sooner, because sometimes I do put some extra spot, but it's a secret. So though everything is there down below, as well as my other services and my PDFs and my journals and books that I share with you all. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. But remember, if you also need an app for well-being, for affirmations, hypnosis, meditations, and more, including manifestation content, you can check my favorite app. The name is Aura. I will put it over here, and my affiliate link is down below. You're gonna get a free trial and a 40% discount. I love this app. I use it literally every single day. I am so happy I do have an affiliate link, because that was one of my manifestation, is to have them as a sponsor. So I love you, Aura. Thank you so much. Check it out. I'm not even lying. It's really, really good app, especially if you are in the manifestation journey or just in general in the spiritual journey. Now, let's get started with today's video. So, guys, there is a lot of, I always said this, every technique works. Actually, we're always manifesting. It's who we are extensions of the creator, and we are creators. But however, lately I was wondering, what is the most important thing about manifestation, and why sometimes things don't go exactly as we hope for? And especially by observing my clients, because obviously what I'm talking about comes from my personal experience and the one of my clients, but by observing the results of my clients, I was wondering, when I do see my clients being successful, when was that time? When was that epiphany happening? And it is happening when they finally something clicks inside of them, and they find their own unique way to shift through realities in a way that is very natural and effortless for them. And it doesn't really matter what technique they're using. They are all different, and some of them, they don't even use techniques, but it's just the attitude changes, and then they start manifesting everything that they want, like even down to the specific person, or sometimes something even greater that they might not even expect. That's up to them. That's up to you guys. I'm not telling you what you should or should not manifest. I manifested something specific, something general. It is completely up to you, really. I could only give my suggestion, but at the end of the day, you have to do you. So So if that is true, that people really click when they find their own personal way of doing things, then what is the most important thing then in order to manifest consciously? And why other people instead remain stuck? And what I can give you as an advice to you, the watcher, for free, like what is the thing that can unstuck you right now? Because that's what it matters to me. And honestly, you guys, it all boils down, really, I'm not even joking, it all boils down to alignment. Nothing more. Manifestation is the act of aligning to your true self. And there are even esoteric reasons on why this is happening. And yes, I'm going to explain it in this video. But before, let me be practical so everybody can understand and everybody can follow through and you have some things to do on a practical level. So, guys, you might think that by living someone else's rules, I need to robotically affirm, I need to visualize, I need to do the script, that you are actually doing the right thing in order to manifest whatever it is that you want. But that very technique or that very way of doing things might be completely out of alignment for you. And so in some way, you're just lying to yourself and you are living someone else's life. And then my question to you all would be to ask yourself, and also answer this in the comment section if you want to, who are you when no one is watching? What are you desiring when no one is watching? And what I mean when no one is watching, when you're not posting on social media, you're not asking for validation from your parents, from people, or from even strangers online. Who are you being? Who are you being and what you're desiring? That is the question that you need to ask yourself every single day. Because when you're living this lie that a spiritual person should do this technique, an aware person should do shadow work, or success looks in this way. A 30-year-old, I should be married and have kids and whatever. And this is what I desire. And I desire this because society told me that has to be my life. I am desiring money because that's what society told me. That is the validation I need. All of these things, they are called in esoteric languages egregores, or Vadim Zeland, who is a Russian quantum physicist that wrote Reality Transurfing, calls them pendulums, and I talked about pendulums thoroughly even on my Patreon. Now, these egregores, they basically are like, you have to imagine them as vampires sucking your ability to manifest and sucking your energy dry, because that's the only thing that they want, and leading you away from your alignment and leading you somewhere where you don't even belong. Now, it could be that you're, first and foremost, if you desire something, you can have it. But when it's a desire that is in alignment, as Florence Scovel-Shinn, another author that I really like, it's really in alignment with your soul and it's genuinely what you really, really want. And it's not affected by these pendulums, then you are going to start using outer intentions, not just inner intentions. So inner intentions is like forcing things to happen in the 3D. It looks like I'm doing the affirmations, I'm doing everything good on paper, but when I'm coming home and no one is watching, I feel miserable, I feel drained, I feel this is not me, I would never affirm this much, like why am I not happy? Or you end up getting what you wanted and you affirm for, but you are not happy about it. Why is that? Because you have been lying to yourself. You have been living the life and the technique of someone that it's not you. And see, you guys, reality is a mirror. It doesn't give you what you desire, but it gives you how you show up for yourself, the attitude that you show towards yourself. So this is deep. I'm going to say it again. Reality is a mirror. And it doesn't give you your desires back. It doesn't mirror back your desires. It mirrors the attitude that you show towards yourself. Hence, your states of consciousness. The attitudes that you show towards yourself. So, for example, if you are desiring something because of the need of others to validate yourself, you might get it. But you will be stuck in a loop of a pendulum asking you to desire other things to feel validated, because that is the attitude that you're showing to yourself. That is why somebody like Abraham Hicks says, be selfish. Selfishness is the root foundation, not only of manifesting your desires, but to be happy and helping other people. Because you have to live authentically like yourself. You have to be in alignment. You have to be the one that says yes to yourself and truly follows their true joy and their true desires, and not what these pendulums, these egregores are telling you that you should desire. So you need to stop lying to yourself. That might be one of the reasons why manifestation is not working for you. It's a deep concept, and it's calling you right now to show authenticity. So many times I have been, for example, doing this YouTube channel, and I had a choice. Should I just go for the views or the subscribers, or should I stay authentic to myself, knowing that I'm gonna make money just by being myself, because that is my ultimate desire. That is genuinely my alignment. It's not having the subscribers, it's not having the money, it's not having the views, it's making money by being myself. And because I stick to this story that is my genuine desire, everything else has to follow. That's the outer intention. I don't need to force. I don't need to exhaust myself with affirmations. The ideas just are popping in my mind for books, products, for things that I can do, for investments, for whatnot. I don't need to force a reality that is always saying to me yes, and is telling me the only thing that you have to do is to show up for yourself. Because what I'm going to mirror, it's the attitude that you show towards yourself, it's your state of consciousness. It's not how much effort you put. That doesn't mean anything to me. I want to see that you, when no one is watching, that you are the person that says yes to yourself. And by saying yes and by sticking with my authenticity, I got everything that I wanted, especially on this channel. And I never feel like I'm living my life for strangers on the internet, because I stick to my alignment. So again, you guys, I'm not saying that you shouldn't desire your specific person, the specific amount of money, or the specific job that you want. All I'm asking is to be honest and authentic to yourself, to not get drained by the pendulums of society, and understand that you cannot lie to your subconscious mind. There's no point to put effort. There is no point to behave like someone that you're not. There is no point to live the life of someone that you're not. You need to be yourself. And the desires have to be genuine to yourself. If you desire something crazy that other people think it's impossible, but it's genuine to you, the only thing that you have to do in order to make it happen is to change the attitude that you have towards yourself. Sometimes it's not even about what technique you're doing, but it's about, am I giving myself permission to deserve this crazy thing that I want? That's it. It's it. That's it. And you will see that the power of outer intention, this magical, powerful force of the universe, will make things happen to you. And you won't have to exhaust yourself with any techniques. So even when it comes down to the approach that you're having towards manifestation, should you affirm? I don't know. Is that something that genuinely makes you feel good? Sure, do it. But there are millions of other things that you can do. All I'm asking is stop living a life that it's not you, that it's not truly who you are. Be yourself. And when you ask yourself the right question, how am I showing myself when no one is watching towards myself? You understand the power of the mirror. And once that changes, and you stop lying, your desires are authentic. The techniques that you're using are authentic. Because again, you're asking yourself the right questions. It is already a yes. You don't need to create anything. It is already your desire. It's already there. It's already done. It's already been created. But it's created in the moment that you show up for yourself. that you say yes to yourself. So ask yourself today, and even in the comment section, how am I saying yes to myself? If I want something, because at the end of the day, you want money, you want the love, you want this, you want that. What is all of that? All of that. What is? It's saying yes to yourself. It's saying, yes, I deserve it. Yes, I can be happy. Yes, I can have this crazy thing. And what are, in contrary, limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs is yourself saying no to you. It's you showing yourself as an attitude towards yourself of punishment, of guilt, of shame, of not deserving. I'm sorry, my laundry is just going over in the background. So again, it's so simple. It's about being authentic to yourself and saying yes to your crazy desires because you can have them. Not about effort and not getting dragged by pendulums and ideas of society that don't even belong to you. So alignment is the key of manifestation. Alignment is more important than anything else. It's a lesson that I had to learn after manifesting so many things that I don't even like. And recently I realized maybe I wasn't happy with the things that I manifested because I wasn't living a life that was for me. I was living someone else's life. And now that I'm going back to myself, I feel stronger than before. And guess what? My luck, my fortune, which I am a lucky girl, that was gone away from me, it's finally come back. Why? Because I decided to say yes to myself. I decided to stop living the life of a character that wasn't me. I decided to stop living a life of someone else and going back to who I really am. That sometimes that is all that it takes in order to manifest, because you are already a natural manifestor. I know not a lot of people talk about this in this way, and they present it in this way. Let me know if this video sparks some food for your thoughts, food for your mind. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you next week with another video, and of course extra videos on Patreon. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.